Okay, so I decided I'd come out to a community center today, even though it's a Saturday. It's June 14th, Flag Day, birthday of the United States military, and Trump's birthday, and my 53rd wedding anniversary. Easy to remember on Flag Day. But anyway, I wanted to tell a story about one time when my kids were grown up. In fact, we had probably about 8 or 9 grandchildren by then. And we had gone camping as we usually do once a year or two or twice a year. And we had gone to, I think it was Lake Casitas. And while we were camping there, I don't know how many days there was. One time I had noticed there was an old log sitting between us and the lake, as the lake had receded its back where the drought was going on, and the lake was really receding way far back. And we were, I had noticed an old log, and it had a beehive in it. And of course, I had the kids with us, so I didn't want to mess with the beehive. And I wanted to take pictures because it was a typical, traditional beehive in a log, right? And I wanted to take pictures. So I waited until the day we were leaving. Everybody was packing up from camping, and I went out to the log by myself, so nobody was with me, so there was nobody in danger with the bees. And the bees weren't very cooperative. They weren't very active, and I was getting a little annoyed trying to get pictures of it. So I thought, well, I need to get a little more bees out of the opening that they're coming out of. So I took my cane. I don't always use a cane, but I was at that time. I took the cane and tapped it on the side of the log, and more bees came out. And I thought, oh, cool, but not quite enough bees for the picture. So I said, well, just tap it a little bit more. So I tap, 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 and then all of a sudden a bunch of bees came out. And I'm thinking, oh crap, and then they started coming after me. And so I had backed away by then. And I know, don't run, they'll know that you are the threat. And so I'm calmly walking towards the campground. And now, what the kids tell me, Artie, my son-in-law, tells me, he was looking over and see me coming along, and he says, I'm just strolling along, and he's thinking, what is that behind Dad? And he says, he could see this shadow, and he says, what is that? And he goes, oh crap. And he saw that I was surrounded by a big, huge cloud of bees, and I was just walking nice and calm, trying to stay calm from the bees, not so they wouldn't attack me. And I started yelling out, get in the car! Get the kids in the car. And I'm yelling, and then so I'm coming towards the camp, and they're shuffling all the kids, Damien's shuffling all the kids into the car, and Tammy and Ari came coming at me. They had towels and stuff, and they were putting the things away, and they were swiping and they were wiping and swiping and trying to get the bees off me. They were all over my jacket. And Artie at one time, so they started attacking Tammy and Artie, and they started hitting each other with the towels. And at one time, Artie picked up the tub, one of those big tote tubs that they lid, and he's smacking Tammy over the head, trying to get the bees off of her. And anyway, eventually the bees calmed down. I ended up with a ton of bee stings in my jacket. They weren't hitting. I think I maybe got stung 2 or 3 times, but the whole back of my jacket was just like peppered with bee stingers. And of course, Tammy and Artie where I think they had more welts on them from each other hitting each other with the towels than anything else. So that was one of our great adventures at Lake Casita. So anyway, all right.